Good morning, everyone. A warm welcome to my presentation over my study on viral marketing. My presentation on the study, an empirical analysis on impact of viral marketing on purchase intention of consumers in Calicut district. I am Khadija Farhana, completed MCom and started for PhD. My presentation along with Dr. Milind P, Associate Professor. We are from Farooq College, Calicut. About viral marketing in a basic line that content is a king and distribution is a queen. That is, both have a superior place in marketing in case of viral marketing by Andrea Febrio. Over to the study, we can know that with the advent of internet and social mediums, the digital media capabilities help the organization in order to spread the advertisement to mass populations at a very where the messages or the marketing videos pictures are spread very speedier and more exponentially, so it is which induce the customer to purchase based on promotional videos, messages, reviews and experience. It is spread like from one to other like a virus where within seconds are spreading with no huge fund creating for ads. Hence, there is a necessity in order to understand the link between viral marketing and the effect on consumers' attitude and purchase intention from consumers' perspective in Calicut district. So, owing to the rapid growth of this internet and progressions in communication technology, number of electronic messages, videos that are very attractive which immediately get the attention of receivers and an impact on consumers' behavior. Comes from viral marketing or the modern or electronic version of word of mouth or e-worm. This can be helps for getting a potential buyers, and in order to make a vast network of buyers can be created using the YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, etc. by viral videos, blogs. So, what is viral marketing? Before moving that, my problem statement is because of the huge credibility, reach, low cost, fast and ease of usage, this viral marketing has become to be promotional tool with yet to be studied in depth. And also, by studying the various reviews of literature, there is no similar study has been carried out in Kerala, especially in Calicut district. Then this research gap has to be filled and the framework is yet to be tested in Calicut district, Kerala. Let me explain this viral marketing with small picture. Here we see that if one person comes to know about the informations about the product through videos or messages, he will share it with to the other. Then this group share to other groups, and this kinds of sharing will help to make reaching that information to a very large population than expected within a seconds or time. That is, it helps to get the information to large population than the targeted one through videos, messages. So it is a strategy to encourage the individuals in order to pass the marketing messages by creating a exponential growth in and influence the consumers for having purchase. So it's a sum of advertisements through the internet and through video clips and some social networking potential. Let us make a small comparison of this traditional marketing or word of mouth with viral marketing or electronic word of mouth. In case of traditional marketing, advertiser will inform about the product to each and every consumers individually. Takes lot of time and fun. But in viral marketing or e-worm, if the advertiser inform about to one consumer, this consumer itself will make a huge population or huge chain of networks of this consumers by sharing to one another through social media, through digital platforms, through internet or through the over the platforms of internet. This will take least amount of time and also less fun. That is seems to be viral because it takes like a virus. Within seconds it is spreading to everyone. Over to my research methodologies, the objective of my study is to analyze the impact of viral marketing on purchase intention and to inspect whether the consumer's attitude towards viral marketing influence consumers' purchase intention in Calicut district. Second objective is studied with the help of testing. And primary data are collected using questionnaire through Google form, and secondary data is from like journals, articles, etc. And my sample size is 100 consumers or especially online buyers from Calicut district, Kerala. And the sampling technique I used were multi-stage random sampling, that is 2 stages are the at one stage Calicut district divided into 75 corporation and 12 panchayat, as well as at stage 2 ward as well as 2 panchayat were selected using lottery method, and randomly data were collected from the respondents among the list of houses and population. The tools and techniques I used is percentage analysis, weighted ranking, and for testing I used correlation and regression. And limitation which I find in my study is that the size is 100 and area is Calicut district only. Hence, the result or findings of the study can't be make practical or possible to imply or entire state of Kerala. And the questionnaires itself, errors and mistakes or from getting primary data is also depict over the study, and only online buyers are considered for the study. That moves on to the data analysis and interpretation based on the questionnaire. Demographic profile, 59% are female of respondents and 69% of respondents are comes under the age group of 18 to 24, and 56% of consumers are students here. And coming to the awareness of this viral marketing messages, that is 37% of consumers are come to moderately aware of this viral marketing, which is the highest awareness on this. And awareness of this viral marketing from which electronic media platform, on which whether email, whether social network and video, blogs or mobile. This is weighted ranking analysis. That weighted mean is here. The weighted mean is getter, and basis on that weighted mean rank is given. Highest one will be given first rank. This 5, 4, 3, 2, 1s are the weights which is given for 5 extremely aware, 4 moderately aware, 3 slightly, 2 somewhat, 1 not at all. And how this 3.52, the highest is get that 5 into 22 plus 4 into 28 plus 3 into 36 plus 2 into 8 plus 1 into 6 divided by 100, which is sample size. That is, each weight is given to the response and divided by the sample size. The highest is 3.12, that is, consumers comes to aware on viral marketing from social networking sites and video websites. And this influence of viral marketing on purchase, how much they are influenced over the other. That is, from this study, 47% of this consumers are says neutrally they influence viral marketing on purchase intention. And from this we come to know that WhatsApp, that is 49.40%, as respondent says, used in order to forward this viral messages like videos, like reviews, whatever the content through social media with the help of WhatsApp. And which type of social media influence, or the content and videos or messages from which social media influence consumer for purchase intention. That is, it is also done with help of weighted ranking analysis, like 5 strongly agree, 4 agree, 3 neutral, 2 disagree, 1. And here highest mean is goes to Instagram, 2.61, which is a rank 1. That is, Instagram influence the consumers to purchase the decision from viral marketing. Consumers' attitude towards viral marketing. What is their attitude or perceptions toward viral marketing? That is, the highest mean rank 3.92, consumers seems viral marketing as more attractive than the traditional messages. And how the viral marketing influence on purchase intention? That is, consumers, because of the attractive content and image, having the highest mean 3.61, which a rank of 1. That is, attractive content. And coming to Carl Pearson's correlation, that is hypothesis testing, that is done between consumers' attitude and purchase intention. Here consumers' attitude is independent variable and purchase intention dependent variable. H0 is that there is no significant relationship, which means null hypothesis, and H1 alternative hypothesis, there is significant relation. How we can make an interpretation is that the significance here is 0.000, which is less than 0.05. When the p-value or significance is less than 0.5, we have to reject the null hypothesis and to accept the alternative hypothesis. So what is the alternative hypothesis is that our alternative hypothesis is there is a significant relationship between consumers' attitude and purchase intention, which means hence these two are correlated. Hence it is correlated. The regression is also tested. Regression means to know the value of unknown variable or the dependent variable with the help of independent variable or non-variable. So we want to know the value of purchase intention from the value of consumer's attitude. Here it is interpreted using this figure, that is 0.301. Hence it is a positive figure. We can interpret that 1 unit increase in the independent variable consumer's attitude will make a 0.301 unit increases in the purchase intention, which is independent variable. So from this test we can clarify that consumer's attitude and purchase intention are correlated, which means they have related, and the value of purchase intention, that is 0.301 unit increases when 1 unit of consumer's attitude are increases. And my suggestion from this study is that the content which makes must be visually oriented, which eye-catching and will be eye-catching, and must be in a deeper mind, which able to create brand image and public image. Then must be deeper message. It must be impressible and catch the curiosity of people, and it must be very short and have some good message. Least amount of time. I have to be making very amount of time, not to be take it as a time investment. Otherwise the consumers will be pass over it. And an incentive must be provided in order to share and to open the links. And also separate department has to be in the company called Digital Media Consumers Relationship Management on viral campaigns in order to monitor the performance of consumers on e-media social platforms, to thank them for the appreciation, to address the issues of consumers on medias and to respond the issues and to clarify that, to take the negative or bad reviews or experience as suggestions and to clear it out as early as possible. Hence, let me conclude my study that viral marketing is a most credible marketing strategy which can make a positive return on investment in future, as long as the growth of internet as well as the media will be go over there, and it will make a solid execution and integrity in the all advertising industry. That's all about my presentation. Thank you for all your time.